Hello everybody, it's Lauren from the Emets Anon channel. It has been quite a while since we have filmed any videos for the channel, and for that I really do want to apologize because kind of just left you guys hanging on that. So I think the last video that we posted was probably in 2012. I was 19 in 2012. It's now 2017, and I'm now 24 years old. So it's a little different. Life's changed quite a bit for me. And a lot of you guys had posted some, not questions, but comments that you'd like us to actually contact you. And I kind of felt bad because I actually just stumbled upon the channel the other day and realized that there were people that had actually commented that we never responded to. And so I felt kind of bad about that. So I'm not sure if anyone will actually watch this video or really even care what it's about. But I'm just going to post a short video for anyone that wants to get in contact with me. I'll just do like a small follow-up video, I guess. So life has changed. 24 years old. Life is probably the busiest it's ever been for me. And that's probably why I guess I haven't given much thought to the channel or to emetophobia as a whole, I guess you could say. So basically, I'm getting married in a month. Same guy that I was dating when I started making the videos. So awesome guy, always understands everything. Tries to understand the whole Emmet thing. Still doesn't quite get it. But you know what? For someone who's not emetophobic, they will never fully understand the full extent of everything. So that's that. So yeah, I'm getting married in a month. That has been really stressful. I'm also working part-time. I was working full-time. I'm now working part-time, going to school full-time, planning a wedding, and I just bought a house about 3 months ago. So, what can I even start by saying? So, okay, for those of you who are probably itching and wondering, I would not say that I am fully cured from emetophobia by any means at all. I think what's really helped me so far is moving into my own house. I don't know. I just think living on your own is something that everyone should do. Being independent and living on your own for a while. It gives you a lot of time to think about your life and the things that you do. And it gives you a lot of time to reflect on who you are, who you want to be, and just kind of focusing on yourself and making sure that you're good. Don't mind me, I'm having a glass of wine, so I'm going to periodically sip wine throughout my video. So, I would say I'm doing okay. I still have my phobia. I still think about it most days. Not the phobia itself, but just the chances of me getting sick. It's winter right now. It always increases around this time. The summer is usually a really good time for me. I'm high stress right now. I've got a lot going on, so I'm sure the phobia comes back in kind of a full or half force around that time too, because you just have a lot going on. So I think your mind just kind of, when stressors start to come up, it sort of reminds you of the feelings that you have when you're in a panic, which is what happens with emetophobia. So, I mean, I think it kind of goes hand in hand. It's like one of those brain connectors where your brain just links two things that don't even go together. So anyway, that's that. What can I say? Basically, I just saw a lot of comments on people that, especially during my panic attack video that I made a while back, that people had said they really related to it, and they wanted to talk or private message me about it. So I thought, you know what, I don't know if anyone will reach out to me, and if not, that's fine. But I wanted to give you guys the chance to reach out if you felt that you needed to or wanted to. So number one thing is, I know I'm not cured from Emmet. I've never gone to therapy. I always had planned on it, but it turns out it's really, really expensive. And I know that people say, like, it doesn't matter how much it costs. You should just do whatever's good for you and whatever works for you. Well, we've had kind of a crap ton of things going on in our life, me and my fiance. So, for one, I thought I had cancer about 2 or 3 months ago. I went through all these tests, and I know you're probably going to think, oh, it's because you're hypochondriac because of Emmet. No, like it was probably the scariest thing ever. So I had these swollen lymph nodes, which I still have in my neck, both sides. They just won't go away. They're still here. You guys can't see them in the video, which but they're there, and they hurt constantly, almost on a daily basis. They still hurt. I actually thought that I had cancer, and my doctor wasn't actually 100% sure that I didn't either. So recently, I first went to my primary care physician, then I went to my ear, nose, and throat doctor, or ear, nose, and throat doctor. I had never been to one previously. Ear, nose, and throat doctor, who then referred me to get a CT scan with contrast, who then referred me to get an MRI, who then referred me to get a fine needle aspiration of my lymph nodes in my neck. So by the time I had gone through all of that, I really was pretty much 100% sure that I was going to die, which is not fun. I thought my doctor had suspected possible lymphomas. Just because of my lymph nodes being there for so long, I mean, they had been there for about 8 months by the time I went to the doctor. They were constantly sore, and I was just freaking out. I still don't know what's wrong with them. I did get my fine needle aspiration, which is just basically a small needle inserted into the lymph node. They draw out fluid, and they test it to make sure that there's no malignant cells. And there wasn't. It was all benign. It was actually not even infected or anything. So I honestly have no clue. I'm just weird, and every weird bad thing happens to me that people don't know and can't explain. So this is just my life. So anyway, I have these swollen lymph nodes still. I'm trying to live with them. They're really painful, but they have caused me a lot of anxiety lately. And then the thought of having chemotherapy if I had cancer, and the whole throwing up thing. At that point, I was like, I'm just going to accept that that's a part of it, and I was just like actually ready to accept that I had cancer and cope. And I don't mean to demean anyone that has cancer. Like, you guys rock for getting through that, because I when it was like in my face, like a possibility, I freaked out, and like I honestly was like breaking down. And then I'm getting married in a month, and it was all happening all at once. And so, oh, Keeks. I got a kitty. Anyway, totally off track, but I don't want to make this too long. I don't even know if anyone's going to watch it. So if you guys want to get in contact with me, I know that some of you guys had questions about previous videos, and I don't really know how to contact you guys. So if anyone watches this video and wants to talk to me or wants to open up about their experience with Emmet, you can comment on the video, and I will get in touch with you, and we can figure out a way to private message or figure out a way to communicate some way or another. So I appreciate any viewers, and this may be my very last video on Emets and Anon if I don't get any responses. So if it is, I really hope you guys do well, and don't be discouraged. You will get through every single day, because you just have to take one day at a time. Thanks, guys. Have a good one.